Welcome back, everybody, to another Appreciating Comic Book Art video. And tonight, today, whatever time it might be, I think I keep saying that. I think I said that in the last video too. Regardless, whenever you might be watching that, we are going to be looking at Batman vs. Predator, the collected edition. Yes, by Dave Gibbons, Andy Kubert, and Adam Kubert. That's right, we get both the Kubert brothers. Andy on pencils and Adam doing the inks. What a better combination. And this book was insanely awesome when it dropped. Who would have thought that Batman would go up against the Predator? And boy, were we in for a treat. Visually, with the art was amazing. The story, honestly, I don't remember it. I don't remember it. It's been a long time since I read it, but I really don't. Try to keep this a little bit more PG. Sorry, let me back up for a second. I really don't care about the story so much. I'm here for the glorious art, so let's jump into it right now. But before you do, if you like this channel, please hit the subscribe, hit the like button, hit the share on social media, and the bell for notifications. I appreciate that. Thank you. I love you all. Here we go. So if you were like me, you're a big fan of The Predator when I was a kid. This came out in 1992. The Predator was a movie that both thrilled and scared the heck out of me. I think that came out in 89. Great character, awesome character. And to see him depicted in the way that the Kubert brothers do in this book is absolutely gorgeous. The art in this book is top-notch. Top-notch. It would be years, I think, before Andy would come back and actually do a Batman run. Or was that Adam? Can't remember. Maybe they both did. This, I think, was before Andy was doing X-Men, if I remember correctly. I think before Adam was doing Wolverine. I think Adam actually said he did the lettering in this too. Those guys could do it all. You know, obviously the legendary father Joe Kubert taught him everything that. Oh man, look at that shot. That's a beautiful shot right there. I love the silhouette building right here. I just love the buildings in the background, just kind of disappearing into light. I dig that. Very, very moody. And you see the buildings in the background too. The background, you fade it out with the color. Excellent, excellent done. Who did the colors on this? Color, never heard of him. Sherlin Van Valkenburg, Dave Gibbons. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that was cover. Yeah, never heard of him. But great job. Kudos to you. Seeing the Predator come down and just like, so you get the tropes right off the bat. This is kind of from, we see that in Predator 2. So I think this must have come out after Predator 2 was in theater. You see some stuff that he does. Unless, you know, again, I'm if anybody read Predator comics, you can school me on this in the comments. Let me know if that was stuff he was already doing in the comics before they even did that in the movies. So I apologize to any Predator purists out there if I got that information wrong. But I just know that this was beautifully drawn. And the fact that Andy was not drawing Batman, I mean, I can't believe that they had Andy drawing Batman here in 92 and they lost him to Marvel. I mean, I'm glad because he did a fantastic run on the X-Men for Marvel after Jim Lee left. But the fact that the DC had him in-house and they didn't put him on a full-time, you know, Batman or detective book or whatever, it's crazy because he does such a great job of drawing Batman. He does an awesome job drawing the Predator too. The art in this book is great. Storytelling is fantastic. It's very easy to read. Visually awesome. I mean, just come on. That is beautiful work right there. Beautiful work. I also love this scene too. It's just great. Nice imagination. Really kind of puts you into the mood of the story. I love these guys' work in the 90s. I like their work now too. The stuff that Adam's doing, going back to Wolverine and stuff, is cool. Change the style up a little bit. I like the 90s aesthetic a lot more. It's just more energetic, more cool to me. It's a badass shot. Badass shot. You know what's funny too is when I was younger, so I was 10 years old when this book came out. And like I said, the Predator scared the heck out of me. It was also an awesome character. So when I read this book, It kind of gave me a little bit of, yeah, it was kind of intense. It was kind of intense when I was reading this as a kid. I don't know who eats purple spaghetti. It's interesting color change, but I'm down. I'd try it. I would definitely try it. Why not? Ooh, a little bit more blood that you might see in a Batman book. This was okay. Yeah, it was a collaboration between Dark Horse and DC. I'm not quite sure. I wasn't quite sure who exactly put it out, so maybe that's why they could get away with a little bit more of the blood and guts. But this is kind of interesting. You get to see Batman kind of broke up a little bit, beat up. You know, he kind of met his match. You know, he went up against the Predator, got his ass kicked. I think all before, you know, the whole Bane stuff happened. So this story is kind of ahead of its time, especially when he kind of comes back all armored up. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Dark Knight Returns, you know, Frank Miller's scene where he fights Superman. When you see him here a little bit later on in his armor. And this is a lot of pages, so I'm just kind of skipping through some of the stuff. But, oh, that's awesome. Great. Love the perspective there. All the blood, the gore. Fits right in with Predator lore. There it is. This is one of my absolute favorite shots. I mean, this is just like right out of the movies, right? Great gargoyle. Just great pose by the Predator. Love it. You got the bat signal in the background. Yeah. If nothing else, this collection of books, if you get the actual books, not just the trade, if nothing else, it's worth it for just that. That should have been a cover. They should have had that on the cover. Man, it's so beautiful. We're about to see Batman. Oh, it's taking out Gordon. Damn, about to kill Gordon. Shit. Saved by that female detective. Kudos. Way to stand up. Good deal. I like this. We're about to see an awesome Batman costume. And again, like I said, this is very reminiscent of the Frank Miller. You know, it's got that. Okay, it's got the Dark Knight feel, right, with the armor he wore, but it's also got like Tim Burton Batman of the '90s feel. A little bit more black in his costume, and that's it. Kind of touches on both bases there, and I dig it. But seeing Batman all armored up like that, sometimes that's cool, especially when you're going up against an opponent like the Predator. Oh, jeez. Yes. That is great. That is absolutely great. I love that. Fighting at the bat signal. The final showdown. Man versus alien. Champion versus champion. Great pose there. Predator's coming at him for blood. Batman's just like, let's go. Let's go. Great scenes here. That was, again, thinking about the 90s, it was cool. Putting the focus on a scene like that. You could have put the focus on the fight. You could have made the fight a little bit bigger, right? But to put the focus on this just really sets up the scene and sets up the intensity, right? It really gives you a feel of where we're going. It gets you into the mode. And then they're going to punch it out. So you can go a little smaller with the panels and the action there. But just to be able to see some really beautiful art like that before they get into the melee. Very, very well done. Yeah. Good shit. I was going through... A lot of times I have no idea what I'm going to do with the videos and in this series. I just kind of go through my collection. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's talk about that. So a lot of these books I haven't even read in forever. It's just I'm pulling them out of my collection. And then it's straight up nostalgia blast as I'm going through them for like the first time here with you guys. Oh man, it's just so cool. So cool. Man, sorry about the light. I don't know what the deal is with the light today. I like how he kind of lures him back to the Batcave and gets them all trapped there. Using some technology against the Predator. Oh, man. using his smarts, right? Using his smarts, using his technology. That's why it makes sense that a character like Batman could go up against the Predator. Hey, if Danny Glover can do it, right? And I love Danny Glover, but if Danny Glover can do it, I mean, a lot of people can. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I love Predator 2. Predator 2 was great, but come on. Danny Glover, Arnold Schwarzenegger, is a big drop off there. Oh, it's a great pose. Great pose. Batman without his mask on, just a baseball bat, you know. We've stripped down everything we can. Now we're going hand to hand, baby. Hand to hand for the most part, except he's got a bat. But you know what I'm saying. I like that shot of the eye. Good emotion there. Oh, man. And again. And he just kills it on these, putting the onus on some of these bigger panels. And just really getting you into the atmosphere of the book, to feel the book, to feel the story. I love it. And knowing that Adam inked this makes it really cool too. And dude takes his own life. Craziness. He was defeated. He was the loser. Almost like a samurai death, right? The samurais would, what's it called? I'm sure you guys know in the comments. Whatever the honorable death of a samurai, I guess you could say, where they'd stab themselves in the gut, and then another samurai would behead them. It was like an honorable death. If you lost, you know, if you were like defeated. So yeah, guys, it was a fun book. Fun book. Got some really cool pinups. I wish that Andy had gotten a chance to do all the covers, because I don't think he did the covers to the book. If I remember correctly. So I actually don't have any of the actual books. I've just got the trade. Very cool. Oh, there we go. Now we're going to get to the... Oh, Sam Keith. That's cool. Little Sam Keith there. Let's get to the covers. See what the covers look like. Oh, Mike Mignola. That's cool. I like that. Awesome pin up there. Okay. Awesome cover. I mean, that's fantastic. I get it now. Okay. Andy would have been great, but this is the shit. And that's awesome. I really dig that. That cover's all right. Not a huge fan of that, but this one's badass. That one's badass. Love that. Absolutely. That's pretty cool, too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we can dig it. We can dig it. Good deal. Okay, there we go. I don't know. That can't be Andy, is it? It looks like him. That doesn't look like his signature. I don't know. If you guys know who did the covers on these, let me know. It kind of looks like Andy, but let's see. Cover artist. Well, it's cover artist for this. I guess that doesn't tell me exactly who did it. Anyway, regardless. Very cool thing. Go check it out. Batman vs. Predator, the collected edition from 1992. I think the books came out in 1991. It's some great work by Andy and Adam Kubert. Definitely check it out. I recommend it. So thank you guys for checking out this video. I appreciate it. I will talk to you all later. Peace.